What's up, traders? Welcome back to the daily market recap. If you thought yesterday was crazy, hold on to your seats because May 27th just delivered insane moves across the board. We're talking about a stock that jumped over 900% in a single day. That's right. TDACW absolutely exploded to the moon on some seriously massive news. But here's the thing. While some traders are printing money on the long side, others are getting absolutely decimated. We're seeing 70% crashes, trading halts, and sector-wide sell-offs that caught a lot of people off guard. Stick around because we're breaking down every single move, the catalysts behind them, and what you need to watch heading into tomorrow. Let's get into it. Alright, so here's the macro picture for May 27th. We had an absolutely wild session dominated by micro-cap and nano-cap volatility. The market was laser-focused on SPAC mergers, infrastructure plays, and advanced technology stories. On the gainer side, we're seeing explosive momentum in battery technology, space infrastructure, construction, nuclear power, and biotech pivots. On the loser side, we've got some brutal sell-offs in mobility services, international industrials, cybersecurity, leveraged ETFs, and biotech. What's interesting is that we're seeing a classic flight to innovation story here. Investors rotating into hot sectors like solid-state batteries, lunar infrastructure, and nuclear power, while taking profits or getting concerned about sectors that have already had massive runs. The volume across these names is absolutely insane, which tells you retail and institutional traders are both engaged. This is the kind of day where you either nail it or get chopped up. So let's break down exactly what happened with each ticker. Let's start with the king of the mountain today, $TDACW. This absolute beast gained 910%. Yes, you read that right. Closing at $1.01 per share with nearly 2.8 million shares traded. The catalyst: ProLogium, a next-generation solid-state battery developer, is going public on Nasdaq through a SPAC merger valued at $3.8 billion. This is huge news because solid-state batteries are the holy grail of EV technology. They offer higher energy density, closer to the official listing date. Next up is ASTC, Astrotech, which gained a mind-bending 463.2% and closed at $13.91 with absolutely crazy volume of 288 million shares at 2.0x relative volume. This nano-cap moonshot was triggered by a lunar resource and quantum computing infrastructure announcement. The company is positioning itself at the intersection of space exploration and quantum computing, two of the hottest sectors right now. At the here we might see profit taking. Number 3 is TPC, Tutor Perini, which gained 301.7% and closed at $74.47 on absolutely insane 5.5x relative volume. The catalyst here is threefold. First, construction executives remain bullish on the data center boom. We all know AI infrastructure is driving massive capex spending. Second, AT&T announced a $19 billion fiber expansion statewide. Third, Tutor Perini's subsidiary just secured a 10-year USA CE. Watch if it can break above $80. Fourth is NHICW, the nuclear warrant, which gained 196.1% and closed at $2.25 with 3.1 million shares traded. Nucleo, a developer of advanced nuclear reactors, is going public through a SPAC merger with Newhold. This is riding the nuclear power renaissance wave. Governments worldwide are looking at nuclear as a solution to meet energy demands while decarbonizing. The warrant pricing here is attractive for completes. Rounding out the top 5 gainers is $HOTH. HOTH Therapeutics, up 87.8% at $1.33 with absolutely massive volume of 283 million shares at 2.0x relative volume. Now here's where it gets interesting. HOTH just secured European authorization in Spain for a therapeutic product, which would normally be great news. But the real move today is that the company is pivoting from biotech to space technology. Yes, you read that right. That 8KF. E-pain trade. Starting with the worst performer. $VRRM. Vera Mobility. Absolutely cratered 70.7% and closed at $3.83 with 147 million shares traded. Vera got absolutely hammered when William Blair downgraded the stock from outperform to market perform. The catalyst is concerning commentary about Vera's commitment to profitability and operational execution. This is classic post-hype sell-off territory. The stock was likely overextended. And W? ND $3.50 and $3.00. Second on the loser list is HTCO. High Trend International Group. Down 44.5% at $3.15 with nearly 2.8 million shares. This one was halted on a circuit breaker, which means it hit the limit down rules and trading was paused. When you see a halt, it's usually because of significant news. Either negative fundamental news or a major market event. This stock is in a complete unwind right now. And once halted stocks resume the ing pressure. Stay away from this one. Third is $ZS. Zscaler. Down 31.1% at $127.17 with 63 million shares traded. Now, here's the interesting thing. Zscaler just beat estimates on Q3 earnings and showed revenue growth year over year. So why did it drop 31%? The answer is sector rotation. Google just announced a new AI-powered security platform, which spooked the entire cybersecurity space. The market is concerned that big tech companies like hold it might find a bottom. Fourth is IREZ. Down 25.7% at $4.60 with 34 million shares. This one is caught in the broader sell-off of leveraged ETFs. When the market gets choppy, volatility products and leveraged instruments get crushed because they're designed for trending markets, not corrective moves. This is a difficult trade to be in right now. Finally, $HCWB. HCW Biologics. Down 24.8% at $1.97 with 6.5 million shares. Wait. A difficult trade to be in right now. Finally, $HCWB. HCW Biologics. Down 24.8% at $1.97 with 6.5 million shares. Wait. Didn't we just say $HOTH is pivoting to space tech and surging? Well, here's the difference. HCWB is continuing down the biotech path. While the company did secure a $7 million licensing deal with Trimune, biotech is currently under pressure as the market rotates into other sectors. The deal isn't bad, but it's not enough. So what should you be watching for tomorrow? First, keep an eye on ProLogium's TDACW merger progress. If you missed this move, watch for consolidation or pullback zones to potentially enter. Infrastructure plays like TPC are going to remain in focus as long as the AI data center boom and government spending narrative stays hot. Nuclear power stories like $NHICW are just getting started. This could be a multi-week trend as more countries commit to nuclear energy expansion. On the flip side, cybersecurity stocks got hit hard today. But $ZS at $127 might represent a good medium-term entry point if you believe in the long-term growth story. The sector got oversold on competitive concerns. But these companies still have strong moats and recurring revenue models. Finally, watch for $VRRM to continue finding a bottom. Once it stabilizes, you might see bargain hunters come in. But that's probably not until tomorrow or later in the week. The key lesson from today: momentum in hot sectors is real. But when sentiment shifts, it shifts fast. Make sure you're setting stops and taking profits on these 100% plus gainers. Because what goes up 900% can come down 90% just as quickly. Stay disciplined, manage risk, and don't FOMO into names after they've already ran. Every single day after market close, we break down the top gainers and losers so you never miss a major move. Whether it's a 900% moonshot or a 70% crash, we've got the catalysts, the key levels, and the trade setups ready for you. Subscribe to this channel right now and hit that notification bell so you get alerted the moment we publish each day's recap. The market moves fast, and you don't want to be left behind because you didn't see the notification. Tomorrow we're going to cover a brand new set of movers with fresh catalysts and fresh opportunities. Make sure you're here when we go live. See you then. If you want access to real-time market data, advanced charting tools, and a community of traders analyzing these exact moves, head over to tdvw.com. That's tdvw.com. We've got everything you need to stay ahead of the market. From daily recaps like this one to in-depth technical analysis and educational content. Whether you're a day trader, a swing trader, or a long-term investor, TDVW has the resources to help you make informed decisions. Visit tdvw.com today. And thanks so much for watching. Good luck out there. And we'll see you tomorrow with another recap.